Hello, and welcome to another update on DOT. Here on the DOT chart, what I can say here on the larger time frame is that we continue to be in this sideways range, and the market is trolling basically all-time lows. Yeah, I mean, at least this important support area around the red line, around the $3.50, $3.60 area, is still being tested. You could say since October 23, really. Yeah, and we have not really been able to move away from this area impulsively. All the rallies have been corrective. The only five-wave move, or let's say potential five-wave move I can make out, is this move up. This is a potential five-wave move up, which overall, well, you could class it an impulse, but the problem is we had a deep pullback afterwards, so it's not really a 1-2 setup or anything. The only bullish case I can make here is that we say, hey, you know, we have a five-wave move down that's not bullish, but at least we could get a decent corrective bounce. We could say this is an A wave up of wave 2 after we hit a wave 1 that bottomed in October 2023. So this wave 2 is an A, B, C structure, and that B wave is a flat correction. And we might have bottomed there in April in this flat correction, in this B wave. Obviously all quite messy, okay? So yeah, be a bit careful with that one. As I often say when I cover the DOT chart, this is not a chart that I would say is a scenario that I would, where I would, or let's say it's not a chart where I would expect an all-time high. It's just not happening, right? I mean, anything can happen. It's just not probable at this point. And I think most people have realized that. The calls for moon targets, I don't know anybody who's still doing that for DOT. So it is what it is. So let's zoom in a little bit. Again, anything can happen, right? It's by all means, if you believe it, but it's a matter of tracking reliable setups, and there is nothing reliable about it. In the yellow scenario, we already topped in this wave 2 I just showed you in December, and we have a 5-wave move down even from there. And see, this is a corrective rally, which might turn into a larger corrective rally. So this is what I'm watching for personally. That we say, okay, we possibly topped here. This is an a wave 1 down, which bottomed in April. So in contrast to the more bullish white count, which is also not really bullish, but at least short-term bullish, in the yellow scenario, we basically just expect a small bounce, that's it, before we break to new lows. And as long as we're holding below $8.84, this is a very, very likely scenario. So the risk for immediate downside reduces with a break above 884, that 78.6 retrace level, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily bullish. It's a little less bearish then. The main problem here I have on this chart is only 5-wave movements to the downside. Yeah, rarely anything bullish to the upside, no impulse up. Also here, this was just a clear 3-wave move up from the April low. Be careful. Yeah, there is a support area I'm tracking on the smaller time frame, so let's take a quick look at it. So here you see it in a little bit more detail. We have a 3-wave move up, and a 3-wave move down. Yeah, this is what happened from the April low, but not 5 waves up. So again, be careful. We're holding micro support. That's not too bad. But the last rally that happened from the June low, 5th of June low, was a 3-wave move. Again, not clearly bullish. And then this rally is also so far a 3-wave move. If we get 5 waves and the break above $4.35, I'll start to assume that a low may be in locally, and we've started the C wave to the upside. This here could have already been something, become something, but it failed to hold a higher low. And you see here, there isn't much going on there. It's just sideways. And we need a break above a swing high like 435 to suggest something more directly bullish might be unfolding. That's the update on DOT. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership Thank you very much. Bye bye.